Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's kind of important.
Yeah, it is.
We spent a little bit of time on that. I think that's the game telling us. It's gonna be important.
You went back later.
That chart was dangerous, you understand? I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
That was you?
Son of a bitch! Apollo, that sound that came from behind this door.
Someone's in there.
Hey!
A break-in! They left through that window!
Intruder!
So you were that burglar, and you were afraid of my bad acting.
That was you two? Only I had one more minute. I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing. And brazen at that. And bras.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Never heard that one before. Look at me! You caught me. Yes, I went to that clinic that day to speak to the doctor. Why that day?
That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And that chart would become evidence, and I'd be hung out to dry. But the police didn't check the safe, did they?
Well, they thought the crime scene was the park. Gotta make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah? I'm kinda thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later.
When I had heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th was it? Of course you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep the chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
Yeah, the thing you pay money for. My signature was on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray.
In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof that I stole that pistol, do you? But you could have stolen it!
Could have? Is this some new definition of proof?
We'll ask Wocky. He'll tell us. Might I remind you, this is a cross-examination. You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. Right, isn't he? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Yeah, but
But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further?
Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes?
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we?
Killer, victim, killer, victim.
If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was the right temple.
Do I finally get to say that she was in the stand?
You can say it now. You can proclaim it to the world. Be like, yes, she was in that stand. I'm not gonna do jack shit though.
Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday.
I heard you fucking shouting outside of a Walmart. She's in the stand.
She's inside the cart! She's in there! The cart!
At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here.
No, he wasn't. We've determined. He wasn't. He wasn't!
Just give him a second, dude. Shut up,
bullshit. Before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head and to look and was shot.
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where we tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
The cart! The noodles cart! She was in the noodle cart! Bailiff! Open the door! Silly, silly attorney.
What?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Nothing.
Do you remember, Trucy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, then there can be only one explanation. The panty guy was mistaken.
But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken. Then why don't you show us, Airforehead?
Yes! The stab!
Show you
She
what?
did the stab!
Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness panties guy was standing to the north, I forgot his name already, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing. I thought it said processing for some reason. It is up to the one possessing that shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is. Walkie-talkie was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Palamactus was at the victim mark.
The stab!
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Someplace else.
As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
That's why all the bulls were out, when they were in the clinic. She had pulled them out and she crawled in. She's really tiny.
Or
she ate that many bowls of noodles.
you're onto something there.
Except for the fact that they hate each other. So the clinic couldn't have eaten them noodles because he wouldn't have sold noodles to Maractus. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place. The stand!
Apparently Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Huh?
Eh?
Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think?
Let's just all, just give it to all of them.
What if
one shot?
What if they were a bit more terrifying?
Flex actually playing guitar for. He's a lead singer, not a guitarist.
He's both. Like so.
No, I see the way his fingers are working. No way.
Double penalty.
If Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction, then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is to witness Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, then we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted. There's only one place the killer could have been. Hey. The killer shot the victim from here!
Hey, Apollo.
Wait, where is it?
It is in the stand. It's the cart, the noodle cart.
The rock?
No, the cart.
No, that's a tree.
The cart.
This.
Wait, there's chat. This stand!
I believe we owe a debt of gratitude to that guy outside banging on the doors. to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning.
And then she climbed out of the cart.
Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can, where he saw the two men.
I'll kill ya, you see?
Stop! He shouted, just as he told us in his testimony.
You fools! I will stop this violent act now!
And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
That's right. Oh yes! Daddy, no! Daddy, yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right! Toward the noodle stand!
Order, order, order! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
The stand!
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand.
To be fair, I've been saying the stand from the beginning.
Which would mean that the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the court behind him.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
You know who wrote this game? Shu Takumi.
Who?
Look him up. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Yeah, he was just copying the old deaths that have happened.
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities.
You stop punching the wall, man.
Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves that someone was in that stand. Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand? Well, too bad.
Court record, please.
Okay.
We have a single footprint
From what?
in the mud from the flippers.
I've got it right here.
I was gonna say, that's the only thing I could think of that would show, because it's only one footprint.
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Show us what you've got. Nice sandals.
I put the Maractus Clinic. And they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand! Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram! Look at this! A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path. Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, y'all. Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground? That's just dumb! One more thing. Another... Smart dumb? No! The noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
You have a point. Could someone have hidden in the stand?
Well, I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be, you know, the fucking bowls that we found. You know, right next to the slipper, the ball!
Somebody kick that guy out!
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have any proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand.
The ball!
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon Noodles noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday in the lobby of the Miraculous Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic.
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too.
Yet the bowls were removed! That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Miraculous Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala!
Stop!
It's a pretty good jam, you.
I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse than lies, than that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
I mean, I'm pretty stupid but innocent. In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and opportunity to kill. Dr. Miraculous.
What fairy tales? This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Miraculous pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it?
Blackmail!
Time to get to the bottom of this case. Still, why would she want him to pull a stand? For my enjoyment.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Miraculous for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kitaki family's hands. But Dr. Miraculous didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses.
But I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that brat got his health checkup report and that he was coming to set
The score. I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the game. Either I perceive the truth.
Oh, thank God.
Either I perceive the truth, or it's over. You might have it.
I might have to perceive.
You might have to do that.
Hey, it's weird. The bracelets.
What? That night I want to press everything. That night I went to ask Dr. Miraculous for the chart. So you did go to steal that chart.
Were you listening? I said I asked him for it.
The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him.
True. It would have been impossible without a pistol. But what if she did have a pistol?
I'll admit, I wanted the chart. That much is true. My reason was simple.
I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kentucky family's hands. It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say.
Not only that, if the Kitakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Miraculous now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky.
It seems our witness was in the fix as well.
Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? When I die, it'll be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of magic.
Could we be a little less morbid, please?
When I die, I'm gonna fall into those panties and disappear.
Go into the shadow realm.
So you see, I needed that chart.
But Dr. Miraculous didn't understand.
Did somebody say stand?
He didn't understand.
Stand! It's the South Park episode. When Randy's going for the Shining for the new stuff and he's running through Best Buy. Stand! Steady boy! Stand! He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man.
Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy.
He was practically delusional, and I'm yawning a lot.
For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me.
Meat?
They sent you?
He thought the Katakis had sent me to get the chart.
It makes some sense. You're their son's fiance.
Don't make me laugh. The Katakis send me? They don't play that way. If they'd known about the chart, they would have gone in there with their guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise.
So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
Weird, you only touched your hands in that first place.
If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle bowls doing there?
How should I know?
I don't know.
There weren't any bowls when I went. I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright?
Do I detect uncertainty? Do I detect uncertainty there? This is my last chance.
Apollo, are you worried from your big hat?
Yeah, actually. I failed to respond.
I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo.
Time to perceive the truth. Here comes justice! Which statement am I perceiving?
I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Dr. Maractus didn't understand. Okay. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. Okay. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk. That one. Show me your fingers.
The fingers?
Let me see anything like that. No, lower. Oh, see.
I can't see them.
I can't see those fingers. The fingers. I can't. Alright, let me see that handkerchief. Let me see if she moves that handkerchief. Oh, she moved that handkerchief.
Oh no, she did.
Oh, no, she's itching the handkerchief.
Oh god.
Oh, the handkerchief is moving.
Oh god, good god. He's going for the handkerchief. All I did was talk. And lie.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My twitch? What are you talking about?
You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
Move your scarf. Let's see how bad your neck is. What?
This is working better than I hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits or unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Miraculous Clinic office.
You kissed.
And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened.
Go the other way?
Wrong one.
Nice bullet. Broken bowl, red stain on the floor. That's the only piece of evidence we have.
Yeah, we haven't used that one.
Not that that really matters, but it's also the only thing from the office
It is.
that is unused. Red stain. Stain. Sure it's not the lipstick inside the guitar case?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay,
all
so
she did is go in.
Why do you think she's tugging on a scarf?
He tried to strangle her!
With what?
With that cord. What's that?
You're touching your scarf again.
Am not.
Something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord.
From your lipstick that you don't have on. And that guitar case you brought with you.
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I could come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala. Please remove your scarf!
So you went there to get the documents, held him at gunpoint. Held him at gunpoint. Decided to shoot, which ended up going into the safe. Then he attacked you, and then tried to strangle you with the fucking lamp.
This is a child that determined what happened in that park, that we seem to have drifted off target. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting, as soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing.
But I can! Miss Tiala,
Finally!
my powers are awesome! Remove your scarf! I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
Oh, what?
You hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No. No! Ow! I knew it.
That's me.
Oh.
I knew it. She knew it. Are you gonna jump?
You gonna touch the computer?
Don't! Oh my god, that was close. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala?
Your neck! That isn't what I think it is!
Something did happen that night at the Miraculous Clinic.
They got a little rough in the bedroom. Leave them alone.
You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took, even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp in the witness's neck, looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Miraculous, and he attacked you. That's what happened in that night at the Miraculous Clinic!
She's gone super safe.
Order, order, order! Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Miraculous. Hey,
How's it going? Hey.
Looks a lot like Jalen.
Wow!
Less chin, but...
Well, speaking of people that were associated with the mob.
I'm just kidding, Jay! I'm just kidding! That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe, give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You! And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Pal Miraculous was serious. Deadly serious. He tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out.
So, you were the victim!
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
Hey, I was right. It's
I came up with that myself.
Was it in the guitar case? Where did she hide it? I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into the noodle store? But how could I? Actually, now it's even clearer. You were out cold. He took the stuff out, threw you in the noodle stand to, you know, move your body. Probably thinking you were dead. Where the fuck is this guy? Get out of here! He used the noodle stand to transport your body. I don't know if he thought you were dead at the time. That's to be determined later. And then got caught halfway through the park, held at gunpoint. Then you came to and went BAM!
Open theory. It's a working theory.
Yeah, working theory. Working, right? Theory, but working theory.
Possible theory. Possible.
Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic.
That's why you didn't get that's right then and there.
It would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
No. You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
How did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well, this finishes the cross-examination of this.
Objection!
Damn it!
You think there's gonna be a point where the judge just actually gets fed up with all the objections? Son of a bitch!
Not so fast! This party's just getting started! Now, we walk!
We walk?
We walk! It's hard to do a German accent. What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look! Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
It's a refractory period. Leave me alone. I just need like 10 minutes.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Almaractus joke could lead to Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There is more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
What are you, Tiala? Half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Mr. Leader Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, prosecutor? Prosecutor Gavin?
Hey, Darlene, I only wish to know the truth.
You worked well under Edgeworth, I see.
Well, let's go back over what we learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Wocky saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Wocky, so she went to Maractus Clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of that chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
Hiya!
Yes.
She's alive, we can make jokes. Sounds like you figured it all out.
You're making jokes about me!
But remember, I was the victim. I was out, you tried to strangle a lady. Not cool, man.
Hey!
Actually, you shot at Dad in front of his son. Not cool.
It was self-defense!
They were passed out.
Did you finish that line? Oh, you were cool. Yeah. But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled the leader Tiala. Perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, forehead, care to guess?
The staff!
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
I mean, he did think he killed Lady Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
The stand!
As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldon's noodle stand!
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand?
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer?
Foyer?
Foyer! Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
As JonTron says, it's up to me if you want to be dropping that hard R.
Yeah. It's really hard for people to know the context, and it would probably help if they did.
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Oh, he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah, wait, you don't mean...
I do.
Do?
Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala!
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he killed you. His next move was to be dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Then let's think about it. Logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant Wocky Kentucky? I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand. No.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand.
The water!
Bailiff, please remove that man from the outside of the court! Here, please show us on this diagram.
That's a river? I thought that was a badly painted road. Alright, I say your line again.
To where exactly was the victim dragging the stand?
I'm gonna guess that was the point. It was people were supposed to think that was a road instead of a river.
No.
There! There!
It's like standing in front of a mirror.
There! That's a river!
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into that river.
He didn't have many other options, Fräulein. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand, and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. Leslie Stickler, of panty-snatching fame, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instant,
I'm awake! Bitches, stop fighting.
yeah.
Could you please lower the roof and walls back?
Yeah. Well, this is awkward.
So, I shot him?
You were the only one who could have stolen Wocky's pistol. It had to be you!
The pistol Wocky had, he didn't. Or he did, and Tiala picked it up.
Well, Miss Tiala.
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. You're so sure he's making it up? Give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. And it's not me. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Whereof what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Who uses the word whereof? Besides professors.
This is true, Prosecutor Gavin.
Must I always be the one to point out Airfort's errors? Maybe there really was something. I believe the Verlaine speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car?
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage. It's got a car that was just in a hit and run. I don't think he wanted to put a body there, too.
In which sat a green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand.
Yeah, the car was just in a hit and run. He's not taking that car back out.
And our defense without a case.
The broken mirror! I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
What an excellent counter-argument, Verlaine. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. Why didn't he use his beloved sports car?
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead! No! No! My forehead is fine!
I use acne wipes! I got the grease off!
Order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
But that's a lot!
Everything I've learned.
Well, the car was just in a hit and run, and it wasn't just in a hit and run. I believe it was a hit and run in front of the Kataki. So he might have thought he hit a Kataki person car.
Maybe so.
So he didn't want to go at that car.
But he had to hide the body. So you think that, easier to steal that stand rather than take his car? His car would be faster. Way faster. And plus it's a sports car. You can fucking zoom out of there. You'll see in a second.
I was gonna say, well, couldn't it also just be the fact that they would know what his car is and the noodle stand, they wouldn't think it was Maractus. They would think it was Eldoon.
They know what their doctor looks like.
Yeah, but from a distance, you're just seeing a car.
You still see the dude.
It's nighttime.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
When he stole the stand, the car didn't run, he carried the body in the car. So, someone else took the stand. We know the car did run, that doesn't work. Or when it tried to start it, the muffler, because it was stuck in the panties.
I have an idea. It's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
So I was right, it was the stuck tail. Stop sticking stuff in your tailpipes, people.
Well,
are you saying that gay people shouldn't sleep together then? No, they should. Just stop
with
sticking
me.
Let me stick it in the tailpipe.
I have a monopoly.
Ha! Now you're making even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Ms. Tiala. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Of course, it's her fucking panties that solve the damn case.
It's the magic panties.
Of course, read your lines or we get more presentation.
Show us the proof why the car wouldn't run that night. Her damn panties.
I'm never gonna live this down!
The guy outside the courtroom. Her pit! I'm not doing that, man.
I can't jump that. I'm in public.
Let's see now. Panties again!
All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. What a selling point.
Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Miraculous Clinic garage.
What?
You hear that? Couldn't happen because the snatcher hid the panties there before running.
That didn't happen with the panties inside the muffin.
Yeah. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why? What they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin!
I learned it from you! So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog?
My wiener!
My cock. My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
Those motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting.
While Miss Yellow and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time, until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. Again, who's playing that fucking guitar for him?
It is me. I don't know how else to explain it. I have magic. Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps up your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
Oh. So it does. Ah! Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. Hey, my throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc! I know what you did!
Huh?
Wocky. You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man.
Wait! Let me explain!
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! I'll ruin everything. I have to stop him. Cease this at once, you!
Two. My favorite band. I love Bono. No! Not Bono!
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad. This is a triumph.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public payphone to inform the police.
He was also shitting his pants while running.
So he found new ones.
That's funny.
Thanks.
Which is when I made my escape.
which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers out. Threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Huh?
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Wocky declared guilty, it was you.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. You lost. But I didn't exactly win either. Something the matter, Airfoid.
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Yeah, whatever that says. I can't read.
Meow.
Court is adjourned! And somebody bring me that guy from outside. I want to have a couple words with him.
It was me, Miles Edgeworth.
Edgeworth is just outside yelling all the key points to Apollo.
I left my cravat in here. Alright, goodbye, everybody.
Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wocky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank. Hey! Attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita Holmes. Or to blame, I guess. You give my Alita back! Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish!
Enough! Wocky. Mr. Kitaki.
You yell at my attorney.
It's high time you open your eyes.
On the day of your freedom.
On the day of my son's freedom. At the day of your wife's conviction.
Fiance.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even really care for her.
Big Wins is like a brother who's... Big Wins is the deep raspy, and he's got a brother who's the... I talk to you like this.
It's high time you open your eyes,
He's got
Wocky.
Marlon Brando as a brother.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Wocky.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
Not in jail. Wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Wocky. Oh, Wocky. Oh, Wocky?
Oh, Wocky.
Oh, Apollo has something to tell you.
I do? Way to put me on the spot.
What's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman?
I'll fucking kill you!
Why does he want? What does he want? A lot of money?
To do the surgery for his son.
Think about it, Wocky. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays. But we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean. You aren't really. Are you?
Oh, my boy.
I searched the globe. And I found one. A doctor who would take that bullet out of you, Wocky. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man. But you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Wocky. I want to help you. And I want to do it clean.
So we're buying and trade. Buy, sell!
Oh my god!
Please understand, Wocky.
Clouded with a chance at meatballs all
Yeah.
over again.
It is like that.
Dad? Man, I see how it is. Old man, always you looking out for... Wocky? Listen good, old man! One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My, Wocky!
No. This is as it should be. It's Kentucky.
I have such small eyes.
I like them more without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad. If I met you. Not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Who, me? I don't think it. Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest. A Kentucky lamb pie. Is it a pie shop? So long. And he was gone.
Well, let's head back. Apollo, to the Right at Anything agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Ah, we make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going.
Huh. Why not? She did help me out. There's a few questions that still need answers. What the fuck is this purple mess? Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet.
Why do the doors keep playing every time I go into this area?
If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her.
It's gonna be like their biopic. I'm just gonna end up somewhere in a desert fucking walking, and then there's gonna be an Indian that comes over the hill.
Though I can't say I care though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Ah, salty noodles. Right. Gotta stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show with a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Het. Oh, it's special, all right.
Please. Anything but him.
Madam, I do say so myself.
And that's the end of Turnabout Corner. What do you think about it?
Fine.
Fine! Like Apollo Justice is fine!
It's good.
Oh, very good.
No complaints.
I do. Of course, people complain about the panties part, but I don't really care about that. But what I do complain about is Alita Tiala. I don't think she's a good killer. I think her motivation is kind of just shit. It's kind of like, you know, I want money, you know.
Basic.
Yeah, it's pretty basic, you know.
It's boring. It's
the part that like she was the victim and she was choked by actors. I thought that was pretty good. But you know, Alita Tiala herself, she's also a very she doesn't show a lot of emotion. Her breakdown is a little bit
it's
disappointing.
It's a quick breakdown.
Yeah.
She like gets caught quickly and just goes, "All right, yeah, it's fine."
I've said that. Yeah, she's basically like a Walmart version, or even like a Kmart version of Dahlia. That's basically what she's like. Because she just switches her personality like that, you know, basically. It's very condescending, whatever. It's just, you know, very obvious, fucks with a relationship, you know, very much a shittier version of Dahlia. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate. But it's like, it was fine, I don't care. What do you think about Claudia Gavin? He's not assaulting you. Insulting you, yes.
Insulting Apollo. I'm not Apollo.
Yeah.
I'm the guy in the stand who yells what evidence to use.
What was it again?
What was it? God, you're paying more attention than I am.
Yeah. You know, it's just, you know, having a prosecutor who isn't
after the truth instead of
who isn't
not Edgeworth
manipulating witnesses. Hey.
Sorry, I've forgotten to give you this evidence right now.
It's an updated autopsy report. Anyway, we're gonna do Turnabout Serenade in
the next episode.
And watch this episode of Apollo Justice Agency. Thank you, big likes, grab it, which is
every day.
Bye.